What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his speedo. He's kind of retardito. Is Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you punks? How are you guys? I'm supposed to have a guest, Sherrod. Sherrod's my guest today. Sherrod Small, who we all know and love. He says he's joining me, but then I haven't heard back from him, man. I've been getting ghosted all week on my birthday week, man. What happened? First, I was when have I been getting ghosted? Let's say well, the show with the stand, they canceled that for election night, so already that was like, all right, so that wasn't going down. That was on Tuesday night. Then I drove to my show Monday night at Williamsburg Comedy Club, and somebody sent me a message, like, hey, where's your show? I'm trying to get tickets. I don't see it on the website. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's a show going. And I was already there. And then I saw that it was all closed up. They canceled the show. They didn't even tell me. So, the booker let me know. It's like, oh, yeah, sorry, man, because you were booked earlier. So 2 no-shows. And last night I have a date with my lady friend. And then she cancels because she's got to go and vote. So that's the 3rd time. Just not catching any breaks around here. On my birthday week on top of it. And then I got Sherrod supposed to come join me, and I haven't heard back. So I told him we're starting. If he joins, great. I didn't send out any messages. Yes, I'll send out messages to people. Let me know that I'm doing a show, that it's going to start. I didn't send any. I didn't send any. So this is it. I just know I wanted to do a show. This is something to like get it in, just to get it in. Because let's see, tomorrow I'm supposed to have Stone and Stone, but I got shows, and then we got the I'm gonna meet up with the legend himself, Gustav. So I got that, and then I got a show tonight and a show tomorrow night. So that's it. What do we got? Election cover. Of course, everyone wants. Yes, she did. She canceled too. Yes, Jarhead. She also canceled. Jake Hudson knows what's up. Rob Stahl is better than. Yo, you got it, Jake. And Jake Hudson, man. Oh, Jake Hudson, man. He's made me a song for my birthday. I am no Rob Stahl. I'm just getting it from every end, I tell you. They're just sticking it to me. Left and right, they're just sticking it to me. Is my show tonight going to be canceled? I don't know. It's a good chance it might be canceled. Everything, man. Just, in New York, man, everyone, it's a beautiful day in New York. Everyone's just walking around. It's not the end of the world. It's an election. Who cares? It's over. It's just an election. It's not the end of the world. They'll do another one in 4 years. And also, like Trump, I don't think he's leaving. I don't think he's leaving the White House. Get him out. What are you going to do in 4 years? That's the thing. I don't think he's leaving. He's not going anywhere. He's just going to sit there and I don't know. Just his lack of accountability is like what scared me. Like even that whole thing with Tony Hinchcliffe. He's like, I don't know who that comedian is. I didn't hire him. I had no idea he was going to be there. Just no accountability anyway. So yeah, so buckle up. But I think we're going to be fine. Like I said, I always I've always kind of leaned left just because the only president to do anything in my lifetime that actually affected me was Obama making healthcare more affordable. So he saved me $500 a month by making healthcare affordable. So that's why I probably, but I didn't think. And also, you know, when they lost it, I'll tell you when the Democrats lost it. First of all, it's still what? She's running for president. Be like, hey, Harris for president. No, like she's a woman. No one gives a shit. You understand? Either you're good enough to be president or you're not good enough to be president. Has no idea what your race is, if you're male, if you're female. Don't throw that in my face. When I was a kid, Doug Williams, quarterback for the Washington Reds, it never even occurred to me until after he won the Super Bowl. And they're like, oh, he's the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. And so oh, okay. I didn't even think of it. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, it doesn't enter your mind. So you put that out there in front of it, like that's the narrative. Like, oh, we need she's a black female president. We haven't had one of those. We haven't a female president. Put it out. Just run for president. Be the president if that's what you want to do. You don't got to put all these fucking extra titles on it like you're extra special. Either you're the president or you're not the president. There's no in between. Either you're good enough to be the president because you're good enough to be the president, or you're not good enough to be the president, and that's it. Has nothing to do if she's a woman, if she's black, if she's white. Who gives a shit? Either you're good enough to be president or you're not good enough. That's it. To put that fucking out there in front of it, like, oh, are they ready for a woman president? Well, no, now that's how you're selling it. I thought you were supposed to be good enough to be president. I thought that's what it was. Now you got to put this thing out there in front of it like, oh, what's the matter? You can't handle a woman president? It's like, that wasn't even the question. The fact that you're leading off with that means you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're doomed to lose. You're doomed to lose. Just be like, hey, and the one thing that I did like about Trump, that his appeal to me the first time he ran, the only thing that I did give a shit about was the fact that he wasn't a politician. The fact he was a guy coming from the sideline. I mean, now he's an egomaniac. I don't think we're ever getting him out of there. Like, he's our president the rest of our lives. We're never having another election. This is it. This is it. We're never having another election. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. You cannot fucking kick him out of that White House. It's not going a damn place. What's it? January 6th, 2029. if we're all still here. He's not leaving. He's in. He's not going anywhere. And I knew that they were in trouble too when it was like it's like 5:00 in the afternoon. And like Trump has already won Indiana. Indiana's already Trump. It's like the polls haven't even closed yet. Like it's not even over yet. Like, you could still go and vote. And like, no, he did it. We count it like it's too lopsided. It's like your fantasy football game and the team you're playing against, a running back scores 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. You're like, all right, this is not good. This is a pretty big hole. I don't know how we're going to dig out of this hole. And what happened? Where's the Puerto Rican? I thought Puerto Ricans can vote. How did Puerto Rico vote? Did they even make it on the thing? Did they even vote yet? Who won Puerto Rico, right? So what's it do? Puerto Rico could have became a state, and they're like, no, we're not going to become a state. We're just going to be part of the United States, but we don't want to be a state. That was their thing. One day ago, Puerto Rico election promises to be historic. And that's it. You heard nothing about their vote and the whole thing. Like, no one even showed how they voted. So, I mean, that was a big non-issue. Remember, that was supposed to end everything. That Tony Hinchcliffe joke was supposed to end the world. It's the end of democracy in America right there. Just that joke. And like, no one even cared how Puerto Rico vote. They're like, all right, whatever. That was a big nothing. I know we were looking forward to it, but yeah, that was that. That was a fun 5 minutes that we pretended like we gave a shit about. So I don't know. We're all screwed. And the other thing that is scary. I never thought. Here's why I always thought elections were rigged, anyways. Just a little bit as far as like the right and left play together. This is it. You get all the hot political takes right here. This is where they're coming from. I tell you stuff that other people won't talk about. But the fact that the Republicans did, I don't know if I've seen this. Maybe I'm just an idiot, never paid attention before. But this is like the first clean sweep, at least that I'm aware of, that they won the House, the Senate, and the presidency. When's the last time that happened? That one side won. Republicans won House, Senate, and presidency. When's the last time the Republicans take Senate majority? Unified, we control the Senate, House. The House remains up for grabs. Why did I see that they won the House too? Because I think they always won. That's why I think they're in like cahoots with each other. They want one to win the House, one to win the Senate. So then this way, when nothing gets done, they could point the finger. It's almost like they did a gentleman's handshake. We're like, all right, here's the deal. We're not going to accomplish anything, and we're going to blame it on you guys controlling the House. And then we're not going to accomplish anything, and then we're going to blame it on you guys being in the Senate. And they're like, all right, that sounds good. And then that way, none of us are held responsible to anything. We could all blame it on Tony Hinchcliffe. That's what we can do. We can blame everything on Tony Hinchcliffe. I think that's the way it goes down. So that's it. I don't know if Sherrod's joining me. Great. If not, I just wanted to give. Here's Gustav. I saw this coming. Bush 2 and Obama had all 3. Okay, so it has happened before. You know more than me. Again, I just think of things and I'm like, I don't think it's ever happened, but I guess it did happen. Like the whole time when everyone was talking about LeBron and Bronny playing basketball together on the NBA at the same time, like the only other time it happened was Ken Griffey Jr. And then I didn't even know it. I guess Tim Raines and Tim Raines Jr. played together with the White Sox in the early 2000s. So, or the late 90s, whenever that was. So it was done before. But I was just saying off the top of my head, I don't think that ever happened before. So Bush. So the second Bush had all 3, and Obama had all 3. Well, then that's a good thing because Obama got things cleared up. Like he cleaned things up. And I don't know. I will say this: New York City can be cleaned up. I will say that. Like New York City has gotten worse the last 4 years than I've ever seen it. Like I've never seen this many people like just passed out on the sidewalks, walking around the city. I haven't seen New York. This is the worst I've ever seen New York City. Is the past 4 years. So it can definitely use a nice cleaning up, if you will. So I don't know. Let's look for it. Let's be optimistic instead of being like it's gloom and doom and the world's gonna lay. How about we be positive and see what happens? Maybe he changes his way and he wants everyone to get along. Maybe he like comes together in his old age and so who knows? I don't see him ever wanting to leave the White House. That's what I see. That's just what I see. But then again, I'm not the brightest guy. But I just the healthcare, Obama. I like what he did with the healthcare. That's it. That's my only take on presidents during my lifetime. Is he made that work out? So therefore, he's all right in my book. So, all right. Enough about some politics. Mommy, who's a member. Mommy, this is so Mommy got me. This was in the envelope of lottery tickets. I have no idea. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna learn how to do scratch off. How's this? I've never bought a scratch off a lottery ticket before. I don't know how they work. I just know you're supposed to. I don't know, Mommy. Are you here? You want to walk? You want to walk me through this? Tell me what I'm supposed to scratch off, what I'm not supposed to scratch off on my lottery tickets. Also, shout out to Teo Hank. Teo Hank, you got me a Chipper Jones rookie card. We got a Barry Bonds tops traded rookie card and a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. So that was all Teo Hank. I want to say this was Dirty Deeds. This is either Chris from Cleveland or Dirty Deeds. One of you got me a Mike Piazza card. Thank you. Got the Piazza. Then New Jersey Rangers sent me a Magic card. He's looking for someone else that is like figures I like baseball cards, maybe magic cards. Get in there and start playing those. And then from Leo Gunn, I got a ton of baseball cards. I guess from his childhood. I could tell from the year. And the cards from Leo Gunn. This is probably the nicest card that was in the bunch, Leo Gunn. This one, a Joe Montana second year. Joe Montana, second year, Joe Montana, when he won the MVP. You know what sucks? I didn't even see this. Had I noticed this when I was there, Teal Hank. I got this for you. I would have regifted this. This is also one of the cards for Teal Hank. Steve Balboni. Teal Hank, this has got your name on it and a Benito Santiago. That's because I know you have a crush on Benito Santiago and Steve Balboni. There you go. That's an infamous breaker. I don't know what the running gag is, but they pay top dollars for Steve Balboni rookie cards. But there you go. Steve Balboni. And also, I didn't realize this. It was number one in the set. So, and I want to say this is 86. So this is representing the 85 season. So the Royals had just won the World Series. So maybe that's why the Royals were the first team in the 86 Fleer set. What do I know? And then also in that set of the cards Leo Hank got me, gave me, was a Jose Canseco 86 Fleer rookie card. And then a Donruss. There was a Donruss. There was an 86 Donruss. At least I thought there was. Of that. All right. Now that we caught that, now that I got all my election rants out of me. So what's going to happen? We're gonna be fine the next 4 years. It's all going to work out. Everyone's going to be friendly to each other. And the whole thing going on online right now is should Kamala concede? Should she concede? Yeah, be the bigger person. Fine, you lost the election. Who gives a shit? Be the bigger person. It's like, all right, fine. Go out with some dignity. It's like, all right, you lost the election. Call them up. Is there like a phone number you can call? Do they have each other's phone numbers? There's no way that she's not blocked on I could just see her trying to call Donald Trump to concede and him just not answering his phone. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have her number in my phone. I want nothing to do with that woman. She's blocked. I could see. Is that how they do it? Do they exchange phone numbers? They don't shake hands, but they exchange phone numbers. So then, when one person's lose, they can call the other person to concede. Does Joe Biden know he lost? Does Joe Biden know that the election's over? He might be sitting there in his desk right now thinking, the election happened. He's like, did I win? You didn't win, Joe. You didn't win. You're going on tour with Frankie Valli. That's where you can go sing the hits with Frankie Valli. Go sing Walk Like a Man. Go sing Working My Way Back to You, Babe. Go sing the hits with Frankie. He can't sing them. They can come together and sing them. Theo, props to TM Zumak for predicting I predicted Trump would win, but then again, I've been wrong on every election I've picked. I've been wrong, but yeah, I assumed Trump was going to win. Especially like if you check out like Middle America, you just assume. You know what I mean? Those so-called flyover states. I mean, it's all Trump country. It literally all is. And they got to that. Let them have their day. Huh? Can't the bad guys win once in a while? Can't we all just, Trump's going to lower taxes for everybody. We're not going to pay taxes. Supposedly he's supposed to be good at getting us out of wars, right? That's like the thing. That was the whole thing. That's what people tell me in Ohio. Is he's good at international conflict. So yeah, all right, let's fix that. So Trump's back. Is COVID coming back? Huh? Now that Trump's back, it's 2016 all over again. My Cavaliers are going to go back to the NBA Finals. They're going back. Trump is back. Is LeBron coming back to Cleveland? We going back to the finals? We're going to play the Warriors? As COVID's coming back. I got to get vaccinated all over again. Remember the vaccinations? I got that. I got Johnson & Johnson. I'll still do that joke in my act from time to time. It's still, people still get it. The joke does fine. People still get Johnson & Johnson joke. They get it. They make Q-tips. We all understand Johnson & Johnson. It's all, yes, and because it's the word Johnson, I turn it into a dick joke at the end. That's the way it works. When the word Johnson is in the joke, it's going to go back to a dick joke at the end. It's called you just play around, then you work in a dick joke. And everyone goes home happy. They get vaccinated. They get Q-tips. They get to put Q-tips in their ears. Find out we all have G-spots in our inner ear canals. We all have done it, just like getting it in there, just like, It's nice and soft. That's where every G-spot. We all have G-spots on our inner ear canal. That's why it's Johnson & Johnson. Each ear canal gets its own Johnson. Then we look at it when we're done. That's my earwax. That is ear jizz. That is jizz all over your Johnson. There you go. That's the joke. It goes into a dick joke at the end, John. But yeah, we're going to get back. Remember, like the other thing about the thing, like you can't question the vaccines. Remember, that's the big thing. It's like you have to get it. It's mandatory, and you can't question it. You just have to get the vaccine. Can you question it? No, just you got to do it. You know? That was also the thing, too. That got all the food. Remember, like, that was a big thing. There's no way they can do that now with the food, right? Everything, when you're a kid growing up, everything's like a secret ingredient, a secret recipe. It can't be secrets anymore. No more secret recipes. The FDA is like, no more secret recipes. You got a recipe, you got to put it on the table. You got to tell people the exact recipe. What's going on? What are we doing? How do you make an Oreo cookie? I need to know everything that's in that Oreo cookie. Chips Ahoy, what's in your chocolate chip cookie? I got to know everything. The FDA says I got to know everything, except my vaccines. That I don't need to know. I don't need to know what's in my vaccine. I just know I have to get one. If I want to get on an airplane, I have to get a vaccination. That's all I know. That's all I know about the vaccinations. You get on a plane, you got to get one. Yes, I'm ranting. Am I making any sense? Absolutely not. I'm making 0 cents. 0 cents. I'm driving this thing where I have no idea where I'm driving it. I'm just try to be positive. Trump's back. The sequel. Maybe the sequel is going to be better. When is the sequel ever better than the original? I can name Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was better than Nightmare on Elm Street. Terminator 2. Terminator 2 was a better movie than the first Terminator. Some might even argue Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back was better than the original Star Wars. Although the original Star Wars is pretty good. So there you go. Sequels can be better. It can happen. This is it. Trump's redemption arc. And it starts now. You got to believe in the guy. Right? As anyone knows, as me as a Cleveland Browns fan, you think I wanted Deshaun Watson as my quarterback? It's like, no, we're stuck with them. You got to believe. You got to believe. Deshaun Watson and Trump, they're the same. A lot of sexual allegations, a lot of stuff swept under the rug. You know, Deshaun Watson, everyone like, he's a piece of shit. Why? Because he sucks at quarterback. Donald Trump, people want to be president, so they look the other way. Be like, oh, we don't see that. So I don't know. Let's try to all rally around Donald Trump. We try to do this. We try to get out of this as a team. And I say that as I'm wearing a Green Day, my liberal t-shirt. We can all do it together as a team. We can rally as a team. The sequel's got to be better. The sequel, and then when it's over, you got to leave. You got to leave the house, Donald Trump. You don't want to be known as a president that refuses to leave the house. That's insane. Like, he refused to leave, and then he still did. But damn, that election was called quick. I mean, it was like, literally, it was like, I got done with doing the stream with KB, and I met up with some comedian friends, and they like literally already called it. Like, that thing was, remember 4 years ago, that thing wasn't called till like 5 in the afternoon the next day. It was still going. But this one, like, no, we got it. It's like watching the first half of 48-0. It's over. I don't think they're coming back. This isn't Tom Brady versus the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. It's not. It wasn't even 28-3. It was literally like 50-0 in the second, or 50-10. What you win, Vermont or something? That was like the first one in Indiana. Not even in our time zone. It's not even Tuesday yet there. It's still Monday in Indiana. And they already were like, we got all the votes. It already happened. It already happened. We got all the votes. We heard enough. We seen enough. We heard enough. It's over. All the dogs and cats are safe back in Ohio now. Everything's going to be fine. How about that, Trump? Fix the drinking water in Ohio. Can you do that? So the trains quit colliding into each other? Can you do that, Donald Trump? We want to drink the water. Clean the water. That's the first thing you can clean up. Clean the water in Ohio. There you go. You want Ohio? Clean up the water for them. That's what you could do. We can do that. We can get along internationally with all these other people internationally. We're going to be friends with these other countries. Then you could straighten out your friend Putin, get him to leave Ukraine alone, get them to get along nice. That's how you do it. Set an example, how to get along peacefully. That's what you got to do. Get along peacefully. And then we're all going to be fine. Something to believe in. That's what I'm going to say. Something to believe in. But I think everyone pretty much predicted. I think even Kamala knew that. Again, just the fact that she's a woman. Who gives a shit? Quit. You know what I mean? Let's say if you're picking out your starting quarterback for your football team, well, he's Asian. Who gives a shit? Can he throw a football or not? That is it. That is it. I might have a. I might send the link to somebody. An old friend of the show. You guys will love this guy if he's able to come on. All right. I'll send the guy a link. A good friend of ours, good friend of yours. We'll see if he's able to come on. And then I will go as soon as MLC. As soon. All right. So we might. So look, we might get a special guest anyways. But yeah, it would have been nice to have Sherrod. And I definitely am going to get Sherrod to do MLC. But yeah, he's one of those guys. Every time I tell him, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it," and then he forgets, or he doesn't want to do it. One of the two. I think it's a combination of the two. But I know I'll get him on MLC. Gustav, they're territory and don't have to pay taxes, so they can vote. Oh, all right. I did not know that. I thought they get to vote. So wait a minute. So if I will gladly give up my right to vote if that means I never have to pay taxes. Just take my vote, please. Take my vote. Someone wants to pay my taxes and then they get to do my vote, please. How do I sign off on that? There you go. Pay my taxes. And you can have my vote. Here you go. Here you go. You mail it in. There you go. Wow, that's a hell of a deal, Puerto Rico. How do you get that deal? I think everybody here would. I don't know. Yeah, you really got to trust the people voting then. I see. I mean, it's fine if it's just one of us doing that, but if everybody had that attitude, we'd be screwed. If everyone's like, oh, you don't got to pay taxes so you don't get to vote, it would go downhill real fast. So I could see that not working out. But yeah, if I can do that, why not? That'd be great. If you don't vote, you don't have to pay taxes. No one told me that little loophole. I would have signed off on that a long time ago. But here, have my vote. Take it, please. Take my vote, please. But thank you, Gustav. Bush 2 had the House, the Senate, and the presidency. The Republicans had it. Then the Democrats had it. Yeah, like I said, my only thing, the reason why I side with Obama is for the fact that it's straightened out, because our healthcare is messed up. Even though I have healthcare, you see what the totals are before it goes to your healthcare. Like when they just send you the bill before it goes to your health insurance, and you're like that was $12,000. That was $12,000. That what you guys just did. You know, you have a gout attack. It was like that was $2,000. That was $2,000. That was it. That was $2,000. I know once when I was at the stand, Legion of Skanks had the guy that who sold the AIDS medication, whatever that guy was. Not Milo or whatever. That was a different guy. But whoever that guy, I guess he went to prison because he had the patent for the HIV, whatever the medication was that makes it livable with HIV. But then he was selling it for like $4,000 a pill. Like stuff like that. And the guy went to jail. I don't know exactly that's why he went to jail, but I know that was somehow roped into it. I mean, he's out now. But yeah, I knew something was up because like they had security there. And like I was like, who is this guy? And Danny Polchuk's the one that got him on Legion of Skanks. I didn't know who that guy was. And I saw the stories like, man, like he still has to have security around him all the time for that. Like you think, like people, yeah, my father couldn't afford to live because of you, you bastard. If he died, it's like your father shouldn't have got AIDS. It's not the point. It's not the point. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just don't think healthcare should be big business. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm letting the people know out here. Jimmy I. It's okay, Ray. I found Sherrod Smalls. He's with your lady putting the funny inside. Jesus, come on, man. Come on. First, that's another thing. I got stood up by my lady because she had to go vote. Come on. I'm just not winning over here. I'm not winning over here at all. And that was Bob Biggerstaff who was texting me. I sent him the link, see if he wanted to join. Oh. He said later if I'm still on, but we're not. I don't think we're going to be on. I don't think I'm going to be on crazy long today. I still got to get my Eiffel Tower lamp. It's not the nicest thing, but I got to pick that up. I got to hit up Teamster Tim. I got to pick it up this weekend just for the fact I cannot get. They do not sell Eiffel Tower lamps anymore. I went to Target. I went to PC Richards and Son. I went everywhere I go. I went to like another electronical store here. They do not sell lamps. Literally, I guess you can get like that ring light that people like put their iPhone in, but like I don't want that. I literally just want like a light behind that can light up the back of my thing. And the way they have it now, like the thing I have has like the little cone head on it, and you can't take the cone head off. So all that is a light that just shines directly into my face. I don't want that. But that's why that Eiffel Tower, I know I got made fun of a lot for it, but they don't make them anymore. I can't find that stupid Eiffel Tower lamp anywhere. I couldn't find it online. That's all I need. I need like a little Eiffel Tower thing behind my thing that just goes straight up, and that's it. But I did order a green screen. I do got a green screen coming, and I'm talking about people. I'm going to get a soundboard. I'm going to have sound effects. I'm going to have sound effects and going to add some production value to this and do some different things, some fun stuff, you know. I don't know. A lot of the Dabbleverse stuff type things, like you know, I saw like people moving to South Carolina. Good for them. Good for them. I moved to Ohio. People are allowed to, like, it's not like, what a loser, you're moving? Let them move. Let them, give them their blessing. I want to move to South Carolina. I want to move. South Carolina's beautiful. You kidding me? I'll go. I want to go. Charlotte's a great city. That would be a city I'd like to live in. Charlotte's a fun town. The weather's always nice. Even there, like in January, it's still tolerable. And the summers are not the worst. You know, I mean, they're not like crazy hot. I mean, they're hot. They're hotter than like, they're not as humid as they are up north. That's a good town. That's a good town to move to. I could see it, like a South Carolina, and it's good for my sinuses on top of it. I got to get down. That's where I got to go. I got to get out of this humidity, I tell you. But yeah, man, Sherrod was supposed to join me, that punk. But at the very least, I'll get him on MLC. I will do that. Johnny Carson, who's a good egg. Johnny Carson, Leo Gunn saved and stored those cards for years, only to end up in the Ray DeVito laundry basket. Go figure. Jesus, come on. Come on. Yeah, this is definitely. Oh, you know what? I got something for Kevin Brennan. Am I going to get whacked tomorrow at our dinner? I know Gustav KB and I are going to meet each other. I will give Kevin Brennan this. He can give it to his kid because he's a big Paul O'Neill fan. He gets a Paul O'Neill rookie card. So he can give it to his kid and explain to his kid how he thinks Paul O'Neill should be in the Hall of Fame. He thinks Paul O'Neill's a Hall of Famer. Is Paul O'Neill a Hall of Famer? I don't know. I don't think Paul O'Neill's a Hall of Famer. I thought he was a good player. I wouldn't say he's a Hall of Famer. But yeah, according to Kevin Brennan, he's a Hall of Famer. Let's see what a Paul O'Neill rookie card. What can they go for? Paul O'Neill. All right. You can get one for $5. You can get one. You get one for $5, but still, I don't know. He's a Hall of Famer. It's if he does make it in the Hall of Fame, that thing will go up. But yeah, it's going to be Yankee fans that would want a Paul O'Neill rookie card. But yeah, he can. Just got to find someone that wants it. But yes, I'll give that to him. He could have a Paul O'Neill since he's a big Paul O'Neill fan. But thank you, Johnny Carson. Leo Gunn's a good egg. He's a good man. Everyone's good. Everyone was good. It was a lot of fun. Johnny Carson, we're throwing the football around. They had a football there for us to throw. Playing some catch. That's what we're doing. We're playing catch. Like we were kids in the backyard. One fierce half. Ray gets Johnson and Johnson in his mouth and ass. Ray gets Johnson and Johnson in his mouth and ass. Wow. I haven't had a Johnson in my mouth or my ass. What's got you Johnsoning? Yes, once a Johnson becomes involved, Johnson and Johnson, you can always put it back to a penis joke. Good old dick jokes. When all else fails, go right to the genitals. That's what you do. So, yes, one furious F. You get it. Dick jokes literally write themselves. Leo Gunn, Kamala got squashed. F Joe List 2, punk. Jesus. What did Joe List have to do with anything, man? He's just out there doing his thing. Like I said, I didn't give a shit so much. I just don't think Donald Trump's leaving. I just don't think. It's one of those things where they shut off the lights, I could just imagine it's going to pull out squatters' rights. Like, I've been here 8 out of 12 years. I think I'm allowed to stay. I know my rights. I change the laws. It's going to change his own squatter rules. He's going to be stuck there forever. He's going to be stuck there forever. He's never leaving. He's never leaving. He's going to be our president for a long, long time. And I don't know. I don't know. People used to tell me that the Republicans didn't even want. I have a lot of Republicans in my family, and they're like, listen, anybody but Trump. I mean, they still voted for Trump. But they're like, I would rather have anyone else but him. But there he is. He's a guy. And I don't know. I think it's going to happen this. If the Republicans don't get stuff done in the next 4 years, since they're going to have, I guess one of them is still up for grabs. The Senate or the House remains up for grabs. But if they do get all three and things don't get accomplished, Republicans are going to blame Trump and Trump will blame the Republicans. I see it coming already. They already got a scapegoat. They're going to throw each other under the bus. I see how these politics work, I tell you. I see right through this. And that's what they're going to do. But yeah, Kamala got her ass kicked. She got her ass kicked. Like I said, I thought she did all right in the debate, the one debate that I saw. But like, yeah, I think she needed to go on Rogan. I think she needed to go on all these other podcasts and things like that and get some of the young people. Like, it's one thing to sit there and preach to your audience. It's like, this isn't a stand-up comedy show where you only need like 15% of the population to really like you. I'm still waiting to get 1% of the population like me. But where, yeah, you could just play to your crowd. Like, you play to your crowd, you're not going to win the presidency. You're just not. So I don't get it. These presidential candidates, you can't just play to your crowd. You got to diversify. You got to go and you got to get the people that normally would not like you to want to. I should have been her campaign manager. I could have fixed this. I could have won the election. First of all, you don't got to fucking remind people every 2 minutes that you're a woman. We know you're a woman. We know you're a black woman. Okay. We don't need to know your ethnicity every 2 seconds. Shut up. I'm not voting because of your ethnicity. I'm voting because I want you to be the best. I'm voting because I think someone's the best president. I'm not voting because I give a shit what your gender is or what your gender isn't. I don't give a damn. Stop with these pronouns and shit. Like, who cares? Can we get past this? Can we get past the gender stuff and just focus on the real things? Like, okay, whatever. Where you pee, I don't care where you pee. Just do it in the toilet. I don't care where you pee. You pee where you pee. I don't care. It's not my business. Not my thing. So there you go. I'm just giving you my political 2 cents. Why am I not on C-SPAN? I should be on C-SPAN. I break it all down. Common sense. That's all I'm doing. Common sense. Flimsy Greenberg, he's a good guy. A lot of guys can't just turn on a camera and do a solo show. You can't either. I guess what I'm saying is don't feel that. Oh, come on, man. Flimsy Greenberg. On my birthday month? Never said I had a birthday month. There's people, my birthday's over with. It was yesterday. It was yesterday, man. Oh, my Lord. I got lady friends. I still got people standing me up. I'm getting stood up today. Come on, Flimsy Greenberg. I know I can't. I'm trying to add bells and whistles. There's no bells and whistles yet. It's if I win these lottery tickets. I still don't know how to do it. Mommy, you got to coach me through how to do that. On how to do the yeah, B&H has that. I will go to B&H. I'll be back in what time does B&H close? Don't they close like insanely early for some reason? I know they're not open on Saturdays. But yeah, I like my lamp. That's the thing, though. It's fine. It's fine. My lamp's not. It's not too far away. You know what? As they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So it just made me appreciate my lamp more. It's the simple things in life, Gustav. It's a simple thing. All this stuff came from B&H. Everything. The mixer here, it all came from B&H. And I always used to think the candies at B&H were good. Those little, they're not. They're not. Last time I was at B&H, I was eating them. I go, you know what? These things, I don't think I like them. I think I just liked them because I would be in a good mood getting what I wanted to get from B&H. So I would convince myself that those candies tasted good when in reality they didn't. They didn't. They're kind of overrated. You know what's not bad though? Which are kind of similar too, but they're not. But the Tootsie Rolls, like the fruit flavored Tootsie Rolls are I like the strawberry ones, the grape ones, the raspberry ones, the lemon ones. I like those. I like those Tootsie Rolls. Those are good. But I do know this, as I get older, that type of stuff messes up my teeth. That's when you know, like, that's something you don't get as a kid, where you like eat a piece of candy like a Tootsie Roll and it like literally like goes right into the fillings of your teeth, where you notice that as an adult. Like I said, when I was eating ice cream, when I was in Hanover, Pennsylvania, and they had an ice cream shop, and they were like, it was the end of the summer, so like getting rid ice cream. So you got to eat unlimited ice cream out of the freezer bin. And like how much like ice cream like hurts your teeth. I didn't realize that. I woke up the next day and like my teeth were so sore. I'm like, why are my teeth so sore? What happened? I'm like, all my teeth hurt. I don't remember doing anything. And then that next night I went and I got some more ice cream and then my teeth started hurting in the same places they were here. I was like, oh, it's the freeze factor in the ice cream. So I'm not the smartest. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I'm not the quickest. I'm not the quickest. I'm not as quick as the state of Indiana when it comes to counting votes. Apparently they do it. Apparently they count it as you come in. You don't even got to vote. They're just looking like, all right, put them down for that. Put her down for that. Put them down for that. They get it quick there. Some of my Indiana, they're quick with those votes. They got a quick turnaround. Like a fast food restaurant, just the turnaround, the old in and out, whatever you got, get them in, get them out. That's what you, Teamster Tim, Ray, I'm confused. The Eiffel Tower lamp bulb is very dim. Like, oh, come on, Teamster Tim. What bulb should I buy? Yes, I broke it like your tall tail light. You did not break my thing? No. And by the way, Teamster Tim did not break when my brake light went out. My tail light was out. And then he tested all the lights and he's like, this one's out. And it was my turn signal. But that's on me because I never put my turn signal on to see. But I think once you take it out, that turn signal light, and you put it back in, it doesn't work. It's all right. It was an easy fix. I broke it. I broke it all, you bastard. Jesus Christ. Nobody broke anything. But no, don't worry about it. I got plenty of light bulbs. I got plenty of light bulbs. But yeah, I don't like that light too bright on the Eiffel Tower because then it is real bright because there's no like lampshade on it, which is perfect. That's what you need. That's how you need it. Just like that. So it was a good time. Thanks for coming to my thanks all you punks for coming to New Jersey. We had a good time. Even the people that weren't there for my birthday had a good time. We were all having fun. Everyone was having fun. Kevin Soundboard. Ray, you promised me I'm unblocked. Ready? Test 1, 2, 3. You're not blocked, Kevin Soundboard. Everyone check out Kevin Soundboard and Tarnished Maiden. Check out their channel. A lot of fun stuff going on. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Check them out. They also, I think they're also like not a fan of like just unnecessary like dabble drama. I'm retired from dabble drama. I wish everybody, I'm done with that. No more drama free zone. If that means I got less people watch me, so be it. That's the price you get for being a diplomat. I'm a diplomat, and I could have fixed Kamala's campaign. I tell you, you didn't have to keep reminding people that she's black every 5 minutes. We knew it, or that she's a woman. We knew it. That's not what people cared about. Also, go on Joe Rogan. You think Joe Rogan wouldn't have had Kamala Harris on his podcast? You think it would be like, no, I don't want a potential the lady running for. Of course, he would have had her on. That would have been great for her. But she didn't do that. She didn't do all those podcasts. All the voters that she wasn't going to get. If she could have convinced a few of them, that would have helped her out. But no, she didn't do it. She went the hard route. She had an easy, clear path for success. And she's like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? I got this all figured out. I'm going to listen to my team and just remind everyone that I'm a woman and a woman can do it too. And it's like, that's not the issue. You know, my doctor's a woman. I wouldn't think twice about it. I don't think twice about it. I think it's great. But I would think twice about it if every time she came and saw me in a doctor's appointment and was like, I'm a woman. Is that okay with you? It's like, well, I didn't have a problem with it until you made it a thing. Now it's making me think that's all you got to offer is that you're a woman. You're not appealing. Like who cares? All right, you're a doctor, right? I assumed you were a doctor. This is what my health insurance sent me to see. So I assume you got all the qualifications. Now you got to sit there and remind me other stuff on your resume. Well, I am this ethnicity. Is that okay with you? Yeah, I don't care. That's not what I care about. Who's going to be the best leader of the country? That's what I care about. That's what I need. That's what I needed her to do. That's what she needed to do more so for other people. She needed to get that out there. That's what she had to do. She didn't do that. She played her own game. I could have fixed her whole campaign. I'm not saying she would have won. I thought she was going to lose regardless. But then again, I've been wrong before. But so that's what I think. Hindsight is 2020, my friends. KB, Teamster Tim said, you're a Hall of Flamer. That is true. I am a Hall of Flamer. First ballot Hall of Flamer. First ballot Hall of Flamer. That is true indeed. I am definitely one of those, KB. We are going after the Red Ones and Associates. Podful Dungeon Masters. We're going after the Red Ones and Associates. The Red Ones and this again, like politics, political talk. Talking about the red versus the blues. I don't know. I'm glad the election's over because I'm done hearing about it. So everyone's going to sit back and point fingers at each other. And I could have at least helped her out with her campaign. It's like, great, Taylor Swift endorses you. Great, the people that listen to Taylor Swift were going to vote for you anyways. That's not who you had to win over. You having Taylor Swift's support isn't like that was a fan base you already had. Like you already had that fan base. Great. Now you got them twice. It's not like they get to vote twice. It's like, yeah, like if Donald Trump would have Taylor Swift support, that would have been huge for Donald Trump because I would assume anyone that's a Swiftie was going to vote for the other person. No matter who it would have been. I assume they would have just voted for the other person. So, yeah, the fact that like the people that she had endorse her, she had Bad Bunny, who's from Puerto Rico, and I didn't even know it until Gustav pointed it out. They're not even allowed to vote. So, great. The people that are not allowed to vote, they all supported you. You had to focus on the people that weren't going to vote for you in the first place. You had to win over some of them. That's what you had to do. You had to win over some of them, and you didn't. You didn't. You didn't win them over, and that's what happened. Not awful. Harry Dunn, come clean, Ray. You never voted, right? Whatever you say. If Harry Dunn says I didn't vote, I didn't vote. Whatever you want, man. I'm just here to make you happy. I'm a people pleaser, Harry Dunn. Whatever you want, buddy. Crumb, do you endorse KB's tweets from last night? I did not see KB's tweets from last night. I did not see them. I am blocked, yet I can see his tweets. But I think I can only see the ones that mention me, which I think we went through it last night. It was like 4 out of 6 of them. Somehow the election's my fault. I'm sure somehow it's my fault. Whatever happened, somehow it's all on me. It's my fault. Mommy, FaceTime mommy later and we'll do it together. Oh, the lottery tickets? Ray, you might have to go long. KB is waiting to watch Kamala's concession speech. Do your A material. How many edibles say? No edibles today. Not yet. I only do that stuff at night. So if I do edibles, it'll be late night. But yeah, let me know. I'll go to the free chat since I'm all caught up, and let me know when KB goes live because I will. That's when I'll end this stream because I got to go. So let's do it. We'll do it as a team. Ray can't figure out scratch off lottery ticket. Here's the deal. I can, but what if I scratch? Don't I have to like match numbers? So let's say I scratch off this one. Then what? I want to ask a lawyer if he can do it live. Oh, I'm not allowed to do. I'm not allowed to do scratch off. Is this going to end my stream? This is going to end my channel? I'm not allowed to do scratch off lottery tickets? All right. So what am I looking for? So I wasted $2. So I wasted $2. Great. Am I allowed to do scratch off lottery? Am I going to go to jail? Is this the new regime? All right. Red ball. It says, I got to read it. I got to turn on the light. On the lights. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Your numbers. Match any of your numbers to either of the winning numbers. Win the prize shown for that number. So triple number. So winning number. So I have to scratch off the winning numbers first. All right, mommy, I'm all right, I'm not doing it. All right, I'm not doing it. Now everyone's got me scared. Oh, Jesus. Now everyone's got me scared. I'm not allowed to do this. I guess I'm not allowed to do this on air. So I'm not going to do it.
Hey, baby, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, Mama? You're on air. Am I allowed to scratch off these lottery tickets on air?
I just sent a text to my lawyer, and I will respond to you as soon as he responds to me. But I wouldn't do it live until we know for sure.
All right, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it live. We have to wait to see.
Yeah, let's just play it safe, right?
I'm going to jail, everybody. What are you going to jail?
Don't worry.
All right, text me. Let me know if it's all right. All right, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, I'm not scratching them off. I'm not scratching them off. I don't want to go to jail. If someone's in there for prostitution, another person's in there. Another person's in there because they were doing drugs or selling drugs. He took a $2 scratch off and did it on air. All right. I'm not doing it. I'm showing my birthday presents. That's what I'm doing. I'm just showing my birthday presents. I got Mike Piazza cards. I'm going to go to the fucking Slammer for scratching lottery tickets. Come on. I don't want to go to jail. It's not gambling if they don't say, well, I already showed the card now. I didn't scratch it. Ray can match numbers on a ticket, but wants to help with the presidential game. Yes, KB, I'm going to make a difference. Jesus. I'm not scratching off that. Those weren't even lottery tickets. Okay, Ray, I got the go ahead. I don't know. Now you got me scared. I was going to scratch them off just fine. Then I got all these warnings that I can go to jail for scratching off lottery tickets. Mr. Supermarket, KB tweeted the N-word and anti-Jew comment repeatedly. If you go back on, you'll be endorsing that language as a public. Now, I like you, Heeb, as we're wearing the same hats and we have the same face. I look very similar to your avatar. So I do like you. But you like to troll a little bit. You do, Mr. Supermarket. You like to troll. You're good at it. You know? You like to be what they call a provocateur in these avenues. You do. But I've been on streams with a lot of people. Just because I'm on a stream with them does not mean I endorse everything they ever did. I don't know. I'm blocked. I can't see. I can only see his tweets about me. That was it. That's all I could see. I can only see that. Mr. Supermarket. And I like you, buddy. I like you, but you like to, yes, you like to be provocative. Is what you do, Mr. Supermarket. So, but no, I did not see anybody's tweets. I was too busy not hanging out with the lady last night. That's what I was doing. I was too busy just hanging around. So let's see. How many days is that now in a row that I've been my show on Monday was canceled without letting me know. My show on Tuesday was canceled because of the election. Wednesday, the lady went to go vote instead of hanging out with me. And then today, my guest didn't show up. I'm on a losing streak. All right, I'm getting word from mommy, from the lawyers. I'm allowed to scratch. So I'm scratching the winning number. All right, I got my winning number. I'm not endorsing this. Nobody should go buy these lottery tickets. These were presents from me. All right. All right, my winning numbers are 12 and 24. The first one, no, I thought I did. I thought I got a 12 and a 12. I didn't. I got a 12 and a 17. But they made me think because they look similar, the 12 and 17. So, okay. All right. So far, no good. Next one, no good. Next one, no good. All right. So it's not a winner. It's not a winner. I like how they have it. So underneath the numbers, it has what you would have won if you would have got it together. And all of them are like $500, $800, $1,000. But it's like, why not put $5,000? Okay. Oh, wait. You can scratch now. Go. Start scratching. Why are you ignoring me? Only one a day. Stop. No more. Now stop. Stop. I've only did one. This is all on the same card. So I only did one. I did not win. I was 0 for 1. Do not buy. If you have a problem, call Gamblers Anonymous and be like, I could fix presidential campaigns, but I'm not sure. I never bought a scratch-off lottery ticket, so I don't know. But there you go. I'm 0 for 1 in my history. I'm 0 for 1. I did one and I lost. I gave it a whirl. Right? Unblock Genta. Does Genta even want to be on? I think Genta, I don't mind Genta, but I don't think she likes me at all. But then again, a lot of you don't like me. There's a lot of people that don't like me. So I don't know. But sure, all unblock. I don't think she wants to be New Jersey Ranger. Unblock Kevin Sombord. Kevin Sombord is unblocked. He's here. And then tons more cowbell. Tons more cowbell is not blocked. I looked for him specifically. I'll look for him again, but he's not on my channel. Yeah, Kevin Sombord is right here. He's unblocked. Him, I remember unblocking. I did not see a tons more cowbell, but yes, sure, I will. I won't block it. Well, there you go. I was only allowed to scratch off one lottery ticket. I scratched off my one. Look, see, I love pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. Pure entertainment. And then we got my haters. I hate Ray. Mickey Mouse. There you go. I hate Ray. There you go. Ray is the most likable host. And there you go. Someone doesn't like me. Ray, you're not a likable guy. I hear you. I don't like me. How about that? I'm on your side with that. Mint Diggity. Mint Diggity, I also do not like me. How about that? Huh? We cannot like me as a team. I'm also anti-me. Can we do that? Mint Diggity? Do it now before you forget. At Rock Bottom Podcast with Ray DeVito. I did. I unblocked everyone. Look, Colt C. He's here. If the camera wasn't on, he'd be crying right now. Thank you, Colt C. Rock Bottom Rules one show list coming on. We'll get them all on. We're doing it. Ray, did you eat a gummy? No, I did not eat a gummy. I did not. The one thing we can agree on is hating me. I'm just waiting for Kamala to speak. There's no crying baseball card collection. Oh, you know what? I did. I'm not going to lie. I did cry. 2 days ago. I was, when Archie Bunker ended and they started the Archie's Place. And I saw the episode when Edith died. She had a stroke and like he opened his own bar and they came to give him the life insurance. And he didn't want it. He wouldn't sign it. First of all, like they got her name wrong and everything. The life insurance guys just showing like how they like just don't care. And Archie didn't want the life insurance. He's like I don't want it. Give it to your daughter or something. Just send it to her. And then it's just sad. Like it's just him like sitting on the bed where him and Edith like shared a bed. And I guess she just died. And he just goes over the whole situation of her having a stroke and like how he felt bad because he didn't realize how serious it was. Like he thought she was kidding. It's like was giving her a hard time for like not making his breakfast. And then he started crying. And then I teared up a little bit. It was it's very, very sad Archie Bunker's Place. Very sad episode. So yes, I know it wasn't real, but as someone that had two parents that died pretty young, I can relate to it. It was pretty sad, son of Billy Wagner. That's all I'm saying. So yes, I teared up a little bit. Unblock Kevin Soundboard and tons more. But please, Punk. All right, I'm unblocking everyone that I got there. Everyone, go over and watch MLC. It's gonna be a hell of a show. I endorse it. I love everybody here, and I'm supposed to do something with Stone and Stone tomorrow. I just got to make sure that they're able to do it at the time I can do it. But I love everyone. Thank you guys. It's been on Patreon, patreon.com/Ray DeVito. $3. All right. I love everyone. That's the show. Peace.